Hello guys, good morning. Welcome to another ES Futures trading stream. Today is Friday. It is the first end of the week. It's also the first day of March. The first end, and the market is in this interesting situation right now. We have inventory around. I would say the inventory is mostly long. We have settled here, and good part of the overnight session happened above settle, which makes the inventory long. There was a rebalancing that happened, but let me call this again. Something that happened yesterday is this can mislead a lot of people here, especially new ones. When you are starting to trade, you actually don't know what's going on, right? End of the month, and weird things can happen at the end of the month. We have these wild movements yesterday. First, we have this tremendous spike in the overnight, which put inventory in long, and the condition of inventory was very, very long. Okay, and the market opened with a gap. The gap was closed. Okay, there was conviction with the buyer. The gap was closed. Tremendous amount of selling that came into the market. Again, it was bought from this reference here. Well, this same area, it was being bought 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess it's another overnight here, 5 and 6 times. Was bought from this previous high here, and now we have a range. If you see this market, we have a 6-day range here. The market break out of balance yesterday. Took the high, it took out this high, the inside bar, then the other one, the 2-day range. I would say that trade was almost completed here because it almost touched the opposite side of the range. In the lower side also, it almost touches the lower side of the range, right? But, one step at a time, right? You keep absorbing information here. Once this low was made, there was just nothing here. It didn't have downside condition. The potential to the downside was huge, but buyers came again. Again, this is the third time the market is coming back to that level. Okay, the more it comes, the weaker it becomes. Now, the other part, once this happened, the trader was very mechanical. You can see buying, break, buying here, and every rally was being sold as well. When the market made this high, exactly at 5100, I said, well, okay, this is it. I don't want to be here anymore. And I just left because I was super tired. Right? I was super tired mentally and physically. I was, exhausted. I needed a rest. Now, the next period also came from back here, and this break, was bought exactly very, very close to daily hardback. What now is, we now have that hardback up here because of the range extension. But before this happened, when this was the high of the day, this was hardback. And that also is a sign of mechanical trading going on here, right? That's one thing, just mechanical trading here, which leaves this part, the market closing the gap is a sign of weakness. Everything was positive at the opening. All the signs, all single pieces of information were pointing to the upside, but it just didn't materialize. Now, something that catches my attention, but it may have to do with end of the month also, There's a lot of options also that happen at the end of the month. We were talking about how the market may try to keep, you know, inside this range, but I guess the key was the 5100. What I am going to cover you, but the next piece of information that's going to be very relevant to me or for me is the way how the market made this high and the rejection that happened afterwards. No, it just the market did that, and then it was just sold on that, and that's, for me, that's rejection. It got penetration into this upper distribution and was rejected immediately. Now, end of the month again. How do I know that? Because I did do a replay here. I did a replay to see what was going on here. Now, into the opening to today's session, I don't know if I should consider. I'm not going to consider this high. Okay, I got the 5100. I got the late pullback. This is important reference, and I got the daily high from yesterday as well. Below this is my main reference, and in the upper side, the all-time high here. Okay, I'm not anxious to trade. You can see what happened now. You know, we have ISM or PMI, I believe. Look at what the market did. The market did nothing. Okay, this is a new cycle for me. A new cycle has started. It's starting now. Pretty much, as I say, the old contract is gone. We have only one more week to go, basically, okay? Because the next week, I think is when the rollover starts. Someday, maybe Thursday or Friday or next week, we will have some huge volume, or maybe Monday, the upcoming week, or the next week after that. And this contract is going to start to wind down. And this is what I mean when I say end of the month can be really crazy, right? Weird things can happen. It's really hard to trade. You know, you can see the volume decreasing here, and then boom, suddenly, you know, the end of the month. And pay attention to these things, okay? Pay attention to these things. What is this? 15? No, but this is end of the month here. Well, that's what we have. It is a day that is anything but ordinary. Okay, so weird things can happen this day. There's a lot of activity that can happen. And I believe maybe a lot of traders have a good day yesterday. It's a day that they live for, right? Nasdaq, I was checking my, I think Nasdaq is the one that looks the strongest. Let me see. This is the Dow. This is the Dow, for example. It's buying again, support, previous high. That's support. It has a gap, another range. It's very weak here, you know. All this, you will see this clearly in the ES on Nasdaq. You know, there's a trend, and the mechanical highs have been repaired. What about Nasdaq? Can you see this 1, 2, 3 highs out? Now the previous high, the 121.5, is resistance, right? Which is, what is this? 18,144. 18,144. Where are you, God? Oh, this one. This is the all-time high. No, this is a previous 121. I don't have it here. Oh, this one here. I can have it here as an all-time high here. And this area, I have this area market because there's a lot of volume here. Lots of volume. in this from that day, right? So I would pay special attention to this. Now this mechanical selling, new high, good also the market can rally, can make a new high today. Now the ES, this also range gap, there's nothing holding the market. Now the ES, which is a market I do. No more signs of weakness in the day in the weekly. The monthlies are unchanged. The market this month is going to open way up here. So good also is going to have upside continuation. Kind of getting emotional now, right? We have single prints here. I mean, quote unquote single prints because this is monthly, right? But you can see this is just. Just take a look at it. Let's find out how much this market has rallied. 41.23. 41.23 minus 51.23. 1,000 points divided, and is that 20%? Watch, 20%. This is huge, man. Huge. 20%. That's unbelievable. Okay, and just for the day, I mean for the year, 47.19. The year so far has had 8%. Okay, 20%, 8%. Okay, everything is going great, right? After that year, like last year, everything is fantastic. Nothing can go wrong. Everything is, the only thing this market can do is keep rallying. But be careful with that, okay? Because the gains are just, astronomical gains here. There's a lot of signs. Every high, tested, high, tested. This one was tested as well, but it's kind of different, right? You got this one, and then you have, this is axis also. You have the overlay here. This is the base. This is the gap close, new high. I think this is the only one, but I have this. Ironically, I have this as an important reference as well. This area here, and now new high being tested again. Next thing, what's the next thing? What is the next thing? You should know what's the next thing, right? This is what traders do. Traders do what works until it doesn't work anymore. We have a breakout, and then it's going to test again. Okay, that's the book. That's the playbook now. Tested, testing breakouts. How many breakouts? How many new highs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 new highs that the ES has made. That's impressive, really impressive. All right, I'm going to take my break. I'm going to eat my breakfast, and hopefully come back after the opening. I would be very careful to not expect anything like yesterday, today, because but remember, yesterday was anything but normal, not normal day. The 51 is right here. This is support. There's a lot of back and forth around this level. This low is weak, multiple times been bought, and the market has re-entered at this range here. This is excess. Now another thing, we have good excess in the low side of yesterday, and good excess in the upper side as well. Okay, the breakout here, the breakout of this range was rejected outside, but it's kind of, I got to sound like a mixed signals here. Okay, mixed signals. Because rejection would seem, a clear sign would be the market back inside this range. It is not right there, but if trading was that easy, okay, everybody would be making huge amounts of money. Trading is not easy. We have to deal with all these pieces of information that many times constantly contradict each other. All right, I'll be back soon. Any questions and comments, please just let me know. All right. Back. Now we have a new day. It is a new day. It's a new month. It's a new week. No, it's not a new week. All right. Markets are open. Remember where the market is open. Inside previous day range. What happens when the market opens inside previous day range? Well, they also chop a rotation. And there are goods also chop. Goods also having a rotation in the market. The exception is when the market fingerprints its way out of the previous day range. Let's see if that is what happened. I am still keeping this reference here because it was taken late, very late in the session. I will be on and off because I still having breakfast here. All right. Yesterday's high was taken in Nasdaq. I know this is a huge deal for Nasdaq. This area here, there's a lot of supply here, right here. Okay. Yesterday, when the market came to that area, it was just boom rejected right away. Right now it's chewing through that. I have to say with ease, huh? Chewing through that. This is a positive sign for this market. Yeah, the ES is kind of like drying up here. The mind of traders is yesterday the market went up, it stays there for a while, and then it has a huge selling, huge sell-off. Today we're going to have the same thing again. Very basic, quite easy to think, right? No need to think to do more study there. That's what most traders do. A little bit higher volume, do we? A little bit higher, huh? Okay. I believe the market is just too close to the 51 here. It's just too close. The Nasdaq has better odds here. Oops. Look at this high in Nasdaq. Okay, I will get rid of all these things here. Where it starts? 28 to 140. We get rid of those. The Nasdaq high is weak, okay? 28, 140. Okay, so this is the huge area of volume. And now, look at these thousands here. That's nice. You know, one of the things that I expect is Trade will try to do the same thing that they did yesterday. It seems like it's doing the same, but it is different, right? It is different. Now, this market opening inside previous day range and traded outside, okay? I want to see now, I don't want the market to come back inside this, because the potential, if that happens, the potential is the opposite side of this range. It has a high that was made in the overnight. The daily high, today's high is it's not a good high. Okay, there's a good odds the market is going to come back and take this high out. It's not a good place to short. I'm not saying the market is not going to break. It is just my assessment. You need to do your own as well, okay? And you will be right, or you can be wrong. But you need to do the same thing. That is the process of learning, okay? You will learn from your mistakes. If you don't do it, I mean, that's a path we all take. We all go through that. If you just do what other traders are doing, you won't learn anything. And more likely, the odds of success are very, very low. Okay, the ES is still, it has good volume here, but yesterday this was more than 10K. Now, look at this, what happened here. It came back inside this range. All right. It's buying from yesterday's high. There's some this level, what was in ES, I am doing two markets here. This was support, right? This was important support. Nasdaq has this as this high here as a resistance. It already went through. Let's see if this one has acceptance. The big volume that we have here has been taken, but I won't be too far to say that has been removed, because this can be adding here, or they can be doing the same thing that they did before. Okay, it's still inside in the ES. I perceive the ES as weaker than the Nasdaq. Okay, these are kind of like a intraday or intra-weekly trend that we have here to the downside. All these highs were taken, all these shorts have been removed from the market, mechanical. Look at where this high was, exactly half back, right? So all these are are now out. In the bigger picture, this looks, this looks like short covering here. Or you can also call this a rebalancing. We are inside range. The market has, the most important thing, the market has, it is has a 6-day balance here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-day balance. With the low of the balance, the low of the range is super questionable. It's exponentially weak here. I would be very careful to buy here. Okay, if the market comes back here, there's good odds that the market can go through this level that I have here, deep into that. But let's see. Another thing that can happen is if the market comes back, you may take some of these single pins and then do the same thing again. Now, but look at this, right? Look what we have here. You have nothing. There's a void here. There's a vacuum there. Good volume coming here. Saddle. First day of the month. Now look at that low in ES. I can feel that there's a lot of traders here short in the market. And not because yesterday we have a big break and now we are going to do the same thing again. I'm not saying I'm not saying that cannot happen. Okay, but this is what traders do. And we are traders. We need to understand what our competence can be doing. That's one thing. The other thing is who is our competence as well. Bought from, was this market bought from this high? Bought from Cedar Hill, bought from Halbach, and now buying from POC. Okay? Here, yesterday, the market was bought from POC. This low was exactly at last and overnight POC. The one the previous day. Look at what's happening now. Buying from that overnight POC as well. Alright? There's a lot of information. This kind of information we need to process in real time, all the time. I will let go of these two levels here. I will still keep this one here as well. We have an upside day. Alright? Upside day in Nasdaq. It's a day to the upside. Why are you shorting a market that's going higher? ES as well, even though it's an inside day value, it's still too early to see, to assess what value, because value needs more time to develop or to see what's happening or to see what's going on. And one period, 13 minutes into the opening, there's a lot of orders that come here, right? They're coming into the market. The ES has the all-time high, still there. Right? Though I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what can happen. Good amount of volume here. I can see these thousands. I don't see thousands that often in Nasdaq. Oh, look at this. 2,000 almost. Wow, this is good. Even a medium volume. What I have as medium here is really high. So good volume coming here today. To these markets. Now overall volume as well, it seems as well. Look at where this volume is right now. This is come on, what happened? This is the composite New York Stock Exchange composite volume. If I have here at 15 minutes, with just 15 minutes, so maybe I should have all the way up to here in the next 15 minutes. Let's see if that, if the pace, the volume that's coming remains. This is not good. Remember what I saw, I still carrying this information. I saw rejection here yesterday. I wonder if manufacturing 52, okay, that's a good number. No, yeah. I wonder if this market can have a spike here, like zzz, and then being rejected the same way the ES did. But again, what's the end of the month? This is different, man. This is different than yesterday, is it? Is it buying from this? Now, previous all-time high support now. Did you see this? Did you see that? It's not just hardback, okay? Not just hardback. I think more important than hardback is that this is, because buying from this level would be something questionable, but it's also previous all-time high. I always see this market has acceptance, and if volume comes, if there is a breakout here, if volume comes up here, and if we have upside continuation here, the ES is not it's having none of that. Nasdaq has wide movements because it's thin, it's very thin. Compared, for example, I don't know, okay, I don't have the volume here. Why? Can I do that? Extras, pick and buy, calculate price statistics, I don't need that. U-bars, settings, okay, proximity volume filtering, show stats, show period volume. I don't want show period, I want total. Oh, histogram, no, data values. Show summary, alright, there you go. And apply. Actually, this is not bad. We have 50,000 here and 90 and twice that. Usually by now this should be like 150 or getting closer to 200. This is nice taper that we have here, but I don't like the high here. This is question, very question. Market can come back and take this high. When? Have no idea. You know, we have an inside day. Right? This market is inside previous day range. Yeah? They also chop. They also are going to have a lot of chop are here. Also rotation are high. The higher, the closer the market opens to the previous day range, the higher the odds. And this is what traders do, or at least retail or short-term traders or very short-term traders, is after they have seen what happened yesterday, there's going to be a lot of traders here in this market. You know, the expectations are high now. I will come back and I do, you know, I missed the day yesterday, I missed the short. Now I'm not going to miss it. Now I know what the market is doing. I'm going to be short right from the opening. Okay, just be careful. Okay, I come back in just a moment. If you have any question, please let me know. I'll be in the background. Right now, I still finishing my breakfast. I'm just making some notes here, watching the market, settle, watching the dust settle. After a day like yesterday, um, I don't, this can be risky. Let's let the market settle. Don't be too anxious to trade. All right. Um, as you can see, you have a lot of chop here. These areas that I did something here. This area, these were areas that have huge volume here. And I notice how close they are to the 5100. This can be maybe, this could have been maybe, covering or hedging. These are the areas of risk here. Just before this high, for example, the same traders that got out here can re-enter up here. And this is hard to, sometimes it's a concept that is hard to grasp, right? Yesterday we see something like that. I mean, the last 4 days around the 90, okay, around the 90 area. Oh, look at that! Gosh, wow! Did you see that? Did you see that? Those are stops being hit. Yeah, stops being hit. Those are stops being hit. We have a new high in Nasdaq. So, you know, bigger traders that know what they're doing. They know that there are a bunch of stops up here. That's the trade. You know, it happens all the time. You know, they just push through these stops and cover right away. If there is something serious to the upside, in this case to the upside, right, the market will come back and check these areas. Now, this led me wondering. Now we have a new high. Excess. How fast does it now? We can break here. I'm not saying that I'm going to go short here, but look at this area. This area here was taken as well. Now we have new area, a new really high volume here. 3,000. That is nothing to say nothing. That's a lot here. Nice. This is a nice rejection in the ES, brother. This is good for the low. the market did get outside previous range, and now it's back inside. See if we can have some push. Oh, come on. This low is very bad here. This one as well. I would love a rally here. I would love the market trying to get higher here now. So this is good, but this is building value above this high here. Can you see how volume is coming above this? To the upside, to the downside? Who knows? What was that number? Was there a number? Oh, ISM. Ooh, really bad number. Who cares about the number, right? Just about time. This is an upside day. Remember, it's really weak. I don't trust this rally at all because look at where this low is. Now B is buying from half back as well. Inventory is getting long, and the question is who is holding the inventory here? You can see who is holding. Okay, if there is some serious buying, they are not going to come to the market and buy exactly from this level. And that, you know, they don't do that. Serious money doesn't do that. And this high is exactly at the center of the huge volume here. I don't have this in this chart. I have another one. Okay, volume is coming. It was right in between these two. In between previous all-time high, right? Above and below, above and below. Now it's above. Doesn't mean anything. Oh, god damn. God damn, I didn't have much. This is the thing when you are streaming. Now this has been corrected. God damn. This one is not. We have high volume today. which is good if the market has any direction here. Still is an upside day. All the weak hands that were buying from Halbach are out now. Overnight inventory was, I said it was kind of like long, but it's balanced actually. You know, good amount. Why I say it was long? Did I say it was long? Okay. But did you see the process of through the process of a market getting long, right? Getting too long, and who is holding the inventory, right? Now it's overnight hardback. This may be coincidence here. I am not looking to the downside. $19.25, 18, $19.25. I should have this one here. $19.25. This is very important. God, this is something I missed. This is on me. Now, just notice where this. This area here belongs to this day. This huge amount, just in the same way as we had significant amount of volume here in Nasdaq, for example. I'm going to carry this area for future reference, right? Notice this. Let's check this out. Right, I am highlighting this area here. Huge amount of volume, okay? Where the market comes to, kind of like around the center. So this area here, this trading that is going on here, good odds that still remains in the market. Try to think in probabilistic terms. Now we have another one here. Now this one is this level here. It now has interesting. What's the other one? 505. Oh, another one here? No, I don't have nothing here. Huh. Let's put one more here. All right. This is a knee jerk reaction to the number, like zzz, use an excuse to take the stops here. Now you can see the market has come back, right? Has come back to that area. Let's see if it has upside continuation. This market is still to the upside. I have no reason to short this market. Value is higher so far, only 2 periods. Remember, value is higher. Nasdaq also is higher. It's stronger. Nasdaq is stronger because I get out of yesterday's range, made a new high, and the pullback. This pullback is kind of like weaker. That's sign of weakness. It tells me who is buying this, right? The same thing that happened here, right? Buying from this hardback here, I think it was here, I don't know what, but this tells me who's behind. Now, this market, the ES has has taken this previous high out, okay? Has got out of the range. Now I want to see, the next thing that I want to monitor is value moving above this, moving higher? Because what I see now is market rejecting these higher prices. Look at this, huh? Very, very emotional here. Very emotional market. It's a lot of single prints here. Now, selling coming from this level. But do you remember what we talked early today? That these days, or after the day like yesterday, have the tendency to attract traders, right? Short-term traders. Oh, I missed the short yesterday. Now the market is going to do the same thing again today. Now I'm not going to miss it. I'm going to be short from the opening. Look what's happening. The best thing that I can do facing, getting into the market every day is to be neutral. Okay? Neutral is the best thing that I can do. I have tried, not that I have tried. I noticed I had long biases. I have short biases, and sometimes I was neutral, right? And when I was neutral, is when I had the better outcomes. So I decided to face every day as neutral, because the market is not an entity, right? That has a will. The market is made for we all make the market. Okay, there are traders that are buying here, right? Because they think that the market can keep going higher. There are traders that are selling here. Those traders that are buying here are buying from somebody else who thinks that this market cannot go any higher, that they may have profits, right? And they say, oh, this is enough. I don't think the market has more potential. The odds the market takes some profits are higher than the odds that I increase my profits. There are other traders that are going to be leaving the market because this is the last tick of losses. Right? They are already red, and I cannot hold it anymore. I'm going to cover. This is a mix of everything here going on here, and for something, for one action to repeat the next day. I'm talking now about the action that we have yesterday. For the same thing to repeat today, all the participants, one, have to be the same. Two, they have to be thinking the same as they were thinking yesterday. The conditions have to be exactly the same. So what are the odds of that happening? Okay, I think you have better odds of to go into Mars in your lifetime than that to see a day like that, or to see any day to repeat itself. Okay, the odds are just astronomical, microscopic, low, right? And that's what I face every day, neutral. And that also allows me to see what the market is doing, rather than expect the market to do something. Because when I expect the market to, I expect to see something, when I expect the market to do something, it blocks me. It doesn't. I cannot see what the market is doing, because I very bias. I have a bias that is there, right? It's even worse when I have a position. Let the dust settle, okay? What do I have here? I have a breakout in the years, right? Breakout of previous range. Next, if I was long, what's the thing that I would need to monitor? The next thing is this high. Taking this high. I'm making a new high today. Can that happen? Who knows? I have no idea if that's going to happen today. I just want to watch how the market reacts, how the market, I try to get in sync with the market. I haven't seen an opportunity here. I have just assessed the risk I just assessed some conditions on this market. I thought that the Nasdaq was stronger, right? And I thought the weaker was the ES. That's my two thoughts that I have today, facing, the opening. Now there is this strategy that is very well used, very popular. No, not very popular. That hedge funds use. Buy highs, buy new highs, buy new all-time highs. Just that. The buy, come and buy markets that make new highs. I will. What I'm carrying down the road at this level, this huge amount of volumes here, this could, as I say, this can be profit staking, hedging, or whatever. I would be very careful if the market comes back through or close to these areas, those levels here. I would pay special attention to what the market does relative to these levels. It can be today, it can be 1 week, it can be 1 month. The last time I had something like that was when I think when the market make a high and kind of there was some new high that made somebody here and has a big break. And the market took like maybe like 3-4 weeks before coming back to that level. So this is not something that I am paying, that I'm going to be like too attached today, for example. These are just pieces of information here. What I have as a support now, these levels, this low, this high, and especially this one here. Let me check. Always checking. I want to check the other markets. I don't like the action here. This is the ES. Still has to make a new high. Very close. This is very good. This is just be very careful here, okay? With this high. Now, what the other indices are. New high. This is the weakest is the Dow. What else? What these markets are doing? Oh, okay. There's a have a rally on the 15. This is look at that. This is relieving some. Oh, what the heck happened here? Wow. Shorts are being crushed here. Huh? I think can the rally resume here? No, after it failed to get inside this range, the market has kind of like pivoted. Look at just what it was bought right from this breakout, right from there. What a coincidence, huh? There's no coincidence here. I always pay attention. I have these charts on hand. One good thing is we have volume, significant volume, higher than yesterday, at least. Can you see what the market is doing here? Is using this level as support. I don't like this. This is just really bad here. It's just dry here. Nasdaq is thinner. Notice this distribution here. You have one here at top, another one here below. All right. This will be This can be quite like a very short time frame reference, the 159 here. If the market, because if the market comes back inside here, it can potentially target the opposite side, right? But the conditions are very, very different here. This is a support, all-time high support, previous all-time high. Come on, man. Can you see what's going on here? Right? Just be aware here. The way what I don't like from my market is the way how higher prices are being rejected. Every time this market has a significant rally, like a significant movement to the upside, prices just woof. It's like, and that can be two things, right? Buyers are not interested in keep buying. That's one thing. The other thing is there can be some serious selling going on there, right? Because what you have there is volume buying, and then you can use that. If you have enough power, you can use that to, that's liquidity, right? If you have a lot of capital to allocate, what you look for is liquidity. Alright, please let me know if you have any questions, because otherwise, if not, I'm going to call it a day. And I wish you guys a really good rest of the day. Stay safe. Have a wonderful weekend. Alright? See you.